Chapter 27 Lin Shingrui. What is the trouble? Lin Shingrui. Supermarket in trouble. Lin Shingrui. What do you do? Got scammed. Zhang Li couldn't reply fast enough as messages flooded in, seeing the guess's barrel. He quickly typed, "No, nothing is wrong." Lin Shingrui, really? Lin Shingrui, if you're in trouble, tell me, don't hold back. There was trouble, but he couldn't share the other world as secrets. He couldn't see his supermarket teleported daily, selling modern goods to wildly enthusiastic other world, raking in profits. His friend might call the anti-fraud hotline. Still, their concern warmed Zhang Li's heart. They chatted briefly, and once assured Zhang Li was fine, Lin Shingrui relaxed. Lin Shingrui, a friend as Hot Spring Hotel is opening soon, not far from your city. Wanna go? Lin Shingrui, last National Day. We planned a dorm trip, but you build. You can't be busy this time, right? Zhang Li checked the dates. The hotel's opening coincided with Tall City as Winter Snow Festival, which he promised Augustus to attend. Zhang Li replied apologetically, "IVE got plans. Next time." Lin Shingrui, fine. Tall City, the eagerly awaited Winter Snow Festival hadn't arrived, but the city was abuzz with preparations. That morning, Zhang Li opened the door to find a snowman at the supermarket's entrance, a carrot stuck in his head. The shopping street was decked with festival decorations, stretching to the road's end, even adorning the succulent tree with flags. Another big snow had fallen overnight. The owner of the second shop on the left was clearing snow from her storefront. Seeing him, she paused to greet. "Mr. Zhang Li, heard you rejoining the Winter Snow Festival?" "Yes," Zhang Li replied casually. "Augustus invited me. That's great." The second shop was a bakery, its sweet aroma wafting daily. The plump owner beamed warmly. "I made a new bread for the festival, sold only at my stall. You have to try it." "Festival stalls?" "Yes, you set up stalls." "Of course." She chuckled. "Everyone joins in business is better than usual. Not just me, Pete and others will have stalls too." Zhang Li nodded. "On Earth, street vendors thrive during holidays." "Mr. Zhang Li, want to join?" "Me?" Zhang Li considered. "Sure, your stall would be a hit," she said kindly. "But if you want one, register at the Central Square. Stalls are limited and popular. Go late, and you might miss out." "Got it. I'll go soon." Zhang Li swept the snow from his entrance to prevent slips, but he'd been learning magic, no need for a broom. He'd just learned the fire spell, untested, and figured now was the time. Feeling his magic flow, a fireball appeared in his hand. The baker owner gasped, "Oh my." Zhang Li carefully controlled the fireball. After practice, he no longer overpowered spells, avoiding accidents. With a flick, the fireball floated out, moving as he willed. It skimmed the snowy ground, melting snow to reveal stone tiles. It dodged the snowman, and as Zhang Li's nerves eased, he grew adept, the fireball speeding up and growing. Soon, it circled the street, melting all the snow. As the task finished, the fireball dissipated into magic. Other shop owners emerged, marveling at the wet ground. "Magic is so convenient. Thanks to Mr. Zhang Li, all it did take ages." Unlike the Magical Association as haughty mages, always looking down, haha, other mages for snow removal. Overkill. Zhang Li hummed, temporarily closed the sign and headed to the Central Square to reserve a stall. As the baker owner suggested, he wasn't too late. Some stalls remained. Learning he wanted one, the organizer eagerly found him the best spot. "You're lucky. A shop got banned for selling toxic beast meat. Freeing this spot," the organizer said warmly. "It is at the square's entrance prime location. pay the fee, and it as yours. Stall F is warranty cheap, especially for good spots. But it was nothing to John Lee. He paid readily. The staff registered him, asking, Mr. John Lee, what will you sell? Food. Probably food. The staff eyes lit up. Supermarket goes. Others perked up. John Lee, no. Cooked food. Oh. The staff grew more excited, registering faster. Supermarket food was great but available anytime. They wanted something unique. What would it be? Hot pot? Barbecue? No. Something even more special. This year as Winter Snow Festival was shaping up to be thrilling. Back on Earth, John Lee bought stall equipment and ingredients. Online shopping made it easy. He didn't plan anything complex too much for one person, just wanted to join the fun. If the supermarket failed, he could sell at stalls in the other world. John Lee thought cheerfully, my stall to another world. Express delivery was fast, and his purchases arrived in days. With them came an unexpected guest. Seeing his roommate at the supermarket door, John Lee was stunned. How do you get here? Lin Shengui, dragging a suitcase, waved. You said you were busy, so I came by. I am on a business trip nearby and thought I'd visit. He sized John Lee up. Jealous, how do you get even better looking in half here? Unlike him, whose slight handsomeness had faded with neglected looks, thinning hair, and gained weight, John Lee smiled, inviting him in. Inside, Lin Shengui discreetly surveyed the supermarket. Bright, clean, shelves stocked, thriving, few customers. But he relaxed. Good. It looked fine. The trip was real, but not nearby. The adult group stayed close post-graduation, but contact with John Lee dwindled. He was elusive, absent in mornings, saying odd things. After his parents' death, John Lee was withdrawn, rejecting job offers to return home and open a supermarket. No, acting strange and claiming to be broke despite his inheritance. They worried, seeing him and the supermarket doing well. Lin Shengui as fierce east halfway. Got a spare room? He asked. Yeah, John Lee as home was a 2.5-story building. The supermarket on the first floor, living quarters above, spacious. He prepped a guest room. How long you staying? 3 or 4 days. Lin Shengui said. Came all this way manifest him out. John Lee didn't mind. With a guest, he couldn't visit the other world for a few days. Luckily, he delivered his orders, and a brief closure wouldn't hurt. While Lin Shengui wasn't looking, John Lee flipped the hourglass, having it closed for a few days signed to avoid disappointing customers. Fresh from the other world, he heard Lin Shengui calling, John Lee, John Lee. John Lee answered, What? You read downstairs. Lin Shengui poked his head out. I looked for you. Didn't see you. Called forever. Where were you? John Lee said calmly. Stepped out for a bit. Oh, Lin Shengui nodded, not thinking much. Asking, where is that succulent we raised for years? Didn't you bring it back? Thinking of the towering succulent in the other world, John Lee said tactfully. It didn't adjust well. I put it elsewhere. Lin Shengui got it. Then, the next morning, John Lee woke on time. He started to get up for the other world, then remembered his guest at the closure sign. With a rare free morning, he lay in bed, then got up to make breakfast. He wasn't skilled, but boiling noodles was doable. He fried eggs and boiled water for noodles. Turning on the tap, a thin stream trickled, barely filling the pot, then stopped. John Lee, he tried the tap only gurgling, no water. Checking his phone, he saw a notice about street water pipe repairs. His old house often had utility issues. No problem, he was a mage now, conjuring water easily. Like his fireball, he channeled magic, converting it to water elements, controlling the output. John Lee, Lin Shengui, woken by kitchen noises, shuffled in sleepily, making breakfast. He froze. Words halting, they locked eyes. A water ball swirling in Zhang Li's hand. Zhang Li, Ling Xingrui. Zhang Li, hell. Ling Xingrui shut his eyes, turning back, muttering, I am still dreaming.